And welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Coming from Hawaii is our friend and correspondent with our newscast, Heather Rath. Heather, are you having a good time with the family?
We are. It's such a blessing to be able to be back home, even though Hilton Head is my home, and I've been in Hilton Head longer than anywhere else. I was born on Oahu, and so it's nice to be back here. The boys are having a great time, and we're having friends and family come visit us the whole time we're out here. Nice. So it's been really nice, and of course working from out here, so that's fun.
Well, thank you for contributing today. We've got some hot topics to talk about. The first is the Congressional District 1 primary races. So what happened?
I just, want to talk really quickly about this voter turnout. I know that you guys have covered it on WHHI. It's been a week today, but we've never seen that low of voter turnout on Hilton Head Island. So I think that it's something that we really need to watch as we're going into the general election in November. Right now we have Mace squaring off against Moore. So again, we'll see how purple-ish we are in this district, as some may say, but Mace is going to be a strong front runner in that race. And unfortunately, Catherine Templeton was not able to, get out the vote. And that's what it really came down to, was a get out the vote effort. But 13%, I think, was on Hilton Head Island, maybe 16. It was unbelievably low.
Yes. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Very unfortunate, and also something that we all need to watch.
All right, let's move to the transportation tax for Beaufort County. You said the referendum, it's been pared down a bit?
Yep, it's been pared down a bit, and the county council voted on it. I believe it was on June 7th, pared it down just a little bit, and also went through, I believe, unanimously. And again, some of these projects are meant to close out some of the projects that weren't able to be fulfilled during the first transportation tax referendum, which, again, that has already closed out, and we have that money sitting there ready to be spent on things like the 278 corridor, which we'll talk about, and some other projects. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see where voters go on this transportation tax, given that we haven't spent the dollars from the first tax, and also seeing that, we just don't have that engagement, right? That goes to the voter turnout. We don't have that engagement of folks being ready and willing to step up and invest in our infrastructure here in Beaufort County.
Well,
but I have to tell you, as somebody that works over in Beaufort and is in the Okatee and Jasper area a lot, we sure do need it.
Need it. Right. Well, we had quite a lot of involvement last night, on Monday night, at the town hall for the Bridge Corridor project the meeting lasted about 5.5 hours, 150 people, but it began to dwindle off by the time public comment happened 4 hours in. So what have you heard in Miami about the meeting on Monday night? Hawaii, sorry.
It's okay. I watched the entire meeting, actually, and was able to, dig in and look at some of the comments that were made, both by the council people that were expressing their concerns, and also the validity of some of those concerns, and how some of those concerns had been addressed in previous years working on this project, and how they were actually bundled into the current project. So it was unfortunate that it didn't seem like there was a clear picture of what the project was and was not to some of the council members. Others did have a clearer picture. But here's the deal. At the end of the day, there's not going to be a vote on this anytime soon, in my opinion. It was a very long meeting with lots of lengthy, detailed questions. And I think that this council has a long way to go before voting on giving up municipal consent or not. We do know that there is a need to fix that one bridge, and it might end up being that we fix the bridge and we move on. That being said, those advocating for the Stony Corridor community, it's really important that people understand that that Stony Corridor community right now is not whole. It has not been whole for decades. And so that safety in that Stony Corridor community for those families that are still living there is of utmost importance to me.
All right. Well, very good. A lot of different opinions. Continue.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Heather,
and it's important to listen. And it's important to listen to everybody.
Yeah. Right. Well, you just don't worry. You just enjoy. I know you'll be back in a couple of weeks, but enjoy your time in Hawaii.
Yeah, well, aloha to everybody from the North Shore of Oahu.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you checking in. All right, and we'll be right back with more news.